Hello everyone, my name is Javiera Gonzalez from Section 3 and this is my first journal. I will talk about the two first units called Identity and Migration. Starting with the first one, I would like to say that this process is built by ourselves and we receive influence from everywhere basically. Starting by our families, we have our peer groups, the teachers, even the society that we live, the nationality we have, the culture we have, our social class, etc. In this unit, I learned a lot of how we do build our own identity. For example, one of the things that I do not really like of this unit are the stigmas and the stereotypes that are constantly attacking us, and it make us change our personality in some sense to be accepted by the rest of the people. And for example, if I could be if I could do anything to change this situation in the future, as a future teacher of English, I would try to make my students aware of what they are, and they are unique. They are they are people, and they all have their own differences, and they do not have to be like worried about what the other people are going to say to you. Moving to the other unit related with migration, I have it really changed my mind and the perspective of what I believed and what I believe now. Because before I wasn't aware of the problems that immigrants face here when they come from their countries. Now I realize that it's a process that we have to worry about. And they're not only the person that comes here to the country and, well, here I am. Not all the immigrants are the same, and they are not all in those immigrants. They don't have the same backgrounds. For example, there are some of them that are escaping from their countries for war on or problems. They are the refugees and asylum seekers, and it's really like frustrating the problems that I have to read in some cases, of discrimination and the prejudices. And to fix this in our future classroom, I would do something different. I will try to include them to the class activities to make them feel part of something that they may not have. For example, I will try to make them to be friends with their own peers, to be united, to include them to the class, and obviously to try to communicate, to have a communication with them. All right, moving on to my progress in the English. I would like to say that I do not have a lot of problems to expressing myself and speaking it, or to having problems with the listening. No. But if we talk about the writing, I realized, and my homeroom teacher realized, that I have some problems with my writing. Well, let's face it, my writing is awful. And to fix this situation, I used to take notes in English as soon as possible, and I work a lot on class. I do take a lot of notes, and they are all, for example, into different colors to to have my focus here, and try to think in English, not in even writing. Try to do everything in English to improve it. Other way to improve my English is to read books. For example, here I have, as you can see here, the picture of Dorian Gray. It's a bilingual book, but I only focus on the parts that are in English. I do not read the part in Spanish, and I really like to improve my vocabulary. And for that, I use this one, the Langman Dictionary, and write the words and try to use it, even completing my templates with this. And this was my presentation. I hope you enjoy it. Bye.